Imagine a world where a simple flower becomes a symbol of instant wealth, where houses, salaries and savings are traded for tulip bulbs, and where collective greed and fascination trigger an unprecedented economic collapse. This is not fiction. It happened in the Netherlands during the 17th century in what is now known as Tulip Mania, a speculative bubble that teaches timeless lessons about human psychology, perceived value, and the dangers of letting emotions dominate financial decisions. It all began when tulips arrived in the Netherlands from the Ottoman Empire. Their exotic beauty and impossible colors made them objects of near-instant desire. What started as a passion for gardening and horticulture quickly transformed into an economic phenomenon. Merchants, nobles, and ordinary citizens began trading tulips as if they were currency, setting prices that far exceeded their real value. Futures contracts multiplied, and each new day brought record-breaking prices even higher than the day before. Tulip mania was not just a financial frenzy, it was a mirror of human nature. People trusted the rarity and prestige of tulips more than any intrinsic value. Every purchase was driven by expectations of quick profit and the fear of missing out. The bubble grew fueled by collective greed, imitation, and the illusion that prices would never fall. But as with every bubble, the moment of truth arrived. In 1637, prices began to collapse. Contracts that had seemed like treasures just yesterday turned into mere pieces of worthless paper. Ruined merchants and entire families who had mortgaged properties and assets were left with nothing. Attempts to salvage the situation through contract renegotiations or additional loans only worsened the crisis. The Dutch economy suffered a deep psychological blow. Trust in investments eroded, and speculators became subjects of public ridicule. Beyond the economic losses, tulip mania revealed a disturbing psychological phenomenon. The perception of value can be more powerful than real value. The illusion of instant wealth and social pressure led to disastrous financial decisions. Writers and artists of the time documented the madness with irony and humor, leaving a record that today serves as a warning. Even without formal regulation, the mistakes of that era echo in every subsequent financial bubble, from the South Sea bubble to the 2008 crisis and the cryptocurrency boom. Tulip mania also teaches us about the fragility of economic trust. Tulip contracts were empty promises without solid backing, and the crash demonstrated that psychology can overpower rationality. Today, similar patterns repeat: overconfidence, herd behavior, unsustainable price spikes, and sudden collapses. In 1637, a single bulb could sell for the equivalent of $100,000 USD today, while an average house cost far less. In 2008, certain financial derivatives reached astronomical values based on unrealistic expectations. Human emotions, greed, fear, and status-seeking remain driving forces behind speculation. This phenomenon also forces us to question the nature of value. What makes something valuable? Its real usefulness, scarcity, or collective perception? Often, it is a combination, and when perception changes, everything can collapse. Tulip mania shows that understanding the difference between real and perceived value is essential to protect our finances and make conscious decisions. Today, as we look at modern markets, from cryptocurrencies to inflated real estate, the parallels with tulip mania are undeniable. History warns us: investing without understanding true value and succumbing to collective fervor can have devastating consequences. Greed and the illusion of easy wealth remain dangerous, and tulip mania stands as the most emblematic example of how human psychology can create and destroy fortunes. 3 key lessons from tulip mania: perceived value versus real value. Never rely solely on others' perception. Research the intrinsic value. Psychology over finance. Collective emotions can artificially inflate prices. Recognizing herd behavior can save you from massive losses. Preparation and regulation. The absence of financial controls and planning can amplify risks, even in advanced economies. Finally, Tulip Mania leaves us with an open question. How many current bubbles are we living through without realizing it? The past is a mirror of the present, and learning from it is the only way to safeguard our future.